Did you know that up to 60% of women will experience this symptom in menopause? And I was one of them. It was actually giving me so much anxiety. So that is why I'm thrilled to share with you today some really helpful solutions for getting better sleep in menopause. My name is Lisa King. I've been a pharmacist for 37 years, and I love nothing more than empowering women to look and feel their best at every stage of life. So I'm coming to you from my bedroom today because we're talking about sleep. So what I want to do here on my channel is not only share information, but just really build a supportive community where we can uplift each other, really support each other in this really fantastic stage of life, because menopause doesn't have to be the end of an era. It can really be the start of a new beginning. But I really want to share really helpful products today that I've personally used myself. And as a pharmacist, I love sharing really helpful products because that's what I was trained to do. I spent the majority of my career in retail pharmacy. So people would come up to me and say, you know, what do I take for sleep? Or what do I take for cough? Or whatever it was. And I would recommend things to them. So that's why I love recommending really helpful products. And one of the reasons that this is so important is because over-the-counter products that are used for sleep can be linked to having cognitive decline. They're what we call anticholinergic agents, things that have diphenhydramine in them. There are other anticholinergics that you can get that are prescription. A lot of them are, you know, for allergies, for overactive bladder, but the ones that are used for sleep that are over-the-counter can be linked to long-term use with cognitive decline. So you want to use things that are a little bit more natural and really can still be very, very helpful. So the first one I'm going to share, and then I'm going to be sharing some of the really big helpful ones, but this is, I would have to say, an essential. And I want to also preface this by saying that everything I'm sharing here is informational. Please consult your doctor before starting with any supplement plan. Magnesium. So this one is the magnesium glycinate. It's by Pure Encapsulations. I absolutely love this brand. It is very, very helpful and very pure. So just like the name says, Pure Encapsulation. So if you look in my, where I keep all my supplements, you'll see almost everything is from Pure Encapsulations. And this is available through my Fullscript and my Amazon account. So I'll be sharing the links to these as well. But magnesium is just so helpful for so many cellular functions. But what I love about it is it really helps with relaxation. It helps you to sleep. And also it helps, when I say, keep things going. So it really helps you stay regular, which can be so important at this stage of life too, just to help with bloating, help prevent symptoms of overactive bladder. So the recommended daily dose on this one is 1 to 4 capsules daily on the magnesium glycinate, and really just helps you stay regular, but doesn't have that really harsh effect on your stomach. So I highly recommend magnesium for sleep at night. The next product I have here is Hormone University's Glow Magnesium and Collagen Power Lotion. I always say that this makes me sleep like a baby. I absolutely love it. I apply a little bit to the back of my neck. It has zextine magnesium, which is highly absorbed and just goes right into your bloodstream, helps you to relax and sleep at night. It also has evening primrose oil to help with hormone balance, and I highly recommend it. If you are having any trouble sleeping, you can even apply this. Let's say you wake up in the middle of the night and then can't fall back asleep. You can even apply it then, apply it before bedtime. It is really fantastic. I would not be without it. So my code is Lisa15 on this. I will definitely link this in the notes. And all of the products from Hormone University are really absolutely so fantastic. The other thing that I use every night at bedtime, this is just one that I got from a natural grocery store, is melatonin. So I often get questions on melatonin. You know, if you take melatonin, you know, are you not going to be able to sleep at night in the future if you're not using it? But I use a chewable melatonin. I just use a half, so it's about 2.5 milligrams of what I use. but follow package directions, check with your doctor to see if that will be helpful for you. But so many people, even at the pharmacy, would take melatonin and really find it so very helpful for sleep. And you don't have to worry about that feedback loop where if you take it that you'll become dependent on it, anything like that. So really check out melatonin. This is one I just picked up at a natural grocery store, but you can find it on Amazon, your natural grocer. Just look for more of a preferred brand, something that would be reputable that you can find at a natural grocer. So that's really helpful. The other product I'm going to share, this one just happens to be a lavender salve. It's by Los Poblanos. Oh, I love the smell of lavender. If I can be addicted to the smell of lavender, I love it. But I have recommended lavender so much at the pharmacy, and honestly, people would look at me like, seriously, you're a pharmacist. I wanted, something else from you, not just sniffing lavender, but this can be so very helpful. What I find is that if I wake up, especially early morning, to use the bathroom, if you're waking up at that 4 o'clock range and you're thinking, oh gosh, I'm never going to be able to fall back asleep, but I really need to because I need to sleep at least another hour or two. I always say sniffing lavender. I put a little bit of this even on the back of my neck. Again, you can put it on the bottoms of your feet. Lavender is so very helpful for sleep. And I can't tell you how many people came back to me at the pharmacy after I would recommend lavender and say, you know what? This really helps. So check that out. It's lavender. The next two products, really, if you want to sleep deep, these are super helpful. The first one is called Serenitin Plus. This is a product that has L-theanine in it. L-theanine is an amino acid that can really be so very helpful with relaxation, help with sleep, and it also has lactium in it. So lactium helps increase GABA, gamma aminobutyric acid, which is also something that is a natural relaxant, helps you to relax. It can help reduce cortisol due to that relaxation. So this one, it was recommended to me. I had my DNA tested, which I have shared in other videos, especially on Instagram. And this was recommended to me by Juliana Lehman, who did my DNA testing. And I find it very powerful. It makes me sleep very deeply. It's a capsule, so I actually open it up and only use half a capsule, but you can, if you really can't sleep, check with your doctor if this is something that's right for you. It's Serenitin Plus. It has L-theanine and lactium in it. My next one, similar types of ingredients, and this is a newer product for me. Same thing. I used it. It's called Kill Switch. And it's a cacao drink mix. It really has, again, fantastic ingredients: calcium, magnesium, cacao, the L-theanine. Again, it actually does have the GABA in it, the gamma aminobutyric acid for sleep, and then tart cherry, which is a source of melatonin. So what I think is just so fun about this is you can make it into a little hot cocoa mix. They also have a lot of really great ingredients, recipes that you can use the Kill Switch with. It's a cocoa powder, so I'm going to open it up and show it to you. You can see it in there. And I also want to share with you, because it's low in sugar. I think it actually has no sugar. No added sugar. And it's just 1 scoop you can use. So check that out, Kill Switch. And the ingredients you can also use to make, like a little protein ball, and use the cacao in there, their Kill Switch in there instead of cacao, the regular cacao, which can be helpful, a little protein ball before bedtime, or mix it with a little bit of yogurt, whatever that may be, or just make it into the hot cocoa. So that's really fantastic. So they recommend using this about half hour before you go to bed. And so I only used a quarter of the scoop. You can use a quarter to a full scoop, but I would start with a quarter. And sure enough, within about a half hour, I was getting really, really tired. I was ready for bed. So this may be something that's really helpful if you have trouble falling asleep. So I would recommend that. So those are some of the products that I recommend for sleep. I know this is such an issue for so many women, myself included, and I will say now, I don't have an issue with sleep since starting this regimen. Magnesium at night, the melatonin, the magnesium lotion, sniffing my lavender, all the things. So all of these products can be very, very helpful. And of course, I will have the links to my Fullscript account and my Amazon account. If you're looking for really high quality products, they will all be right there. And be sure to share this with someone you know, someone who may be having any issues with sleep. I would love for you to follow me and subscribe here on I was going to say Instagram because I'm so used to Instagram, but I'm back on YouTube. Subscribe here on YouTube and follow me on Instagram, and I'll be back every week with a new video. So I hope you guys are having a fabulous day, and I'll see you soon.